Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. Let's continue unpacking those human hand characters. So here we have a human hand. At the bottom, we have came across this character quite a few times. 女. In today's Chinese, it means simply female as a gender label. But in ancient times, this means specifically unmarried girls before motherhood. And together, this hand on top of the girl, instead of picking tree, right? This is picking girl. And that somehow becomes settled. 土. Okay, I'm pretty sure feminists have had a lot to say about this character. I had my interpretation of why settled, especially in today's language use of 土. Oftentimes, 土 means safe, secure, appropriate. So it seems like a positive thing. 土, 稳土, like you can steadily handle something, steady-handed. However, the origin of it came from something constructed with the gender, this unmarried girl imagery. So this is one of the many versions, and Xu Shen happened to not include this in the dictionary. Okay, we have the three-finger hand symbol hovering over this female girl symbol, and this looks like a girl sitting in there with the hand folded. And so now we have an explainer to do. Why this means settled? My reason is because naturally at birth, the boy to girl ratio is 105 to 100. So there are 5 extra boys for every 100 girls. So that means that some boys they're more prone to risks, external risks. So the death rate is slightly higher among the boy population than girls. So nature gave us this, at birth time, a little bit more boys, so that we end up even, kind of everybody got a partner pairing situation. But it didn't turn out like that, right? At some extreme moment, as testing time of history, the gender ratio could change. And also humans have this hypergamy phenomenon that girls have to marry up, so that poorer family households, boys would have a harder time to compete for girls. So this settled sense of having your hand on a girl, almost like win a lottery, probably not to the lottery sense, not that extreme, but it's kind of a win for a guy, that if you can find your partner and to reproduce, to continuation of your lineage, your bloodline, then that's considered a settling. Like you can feel safe and secured, like your bloodline is secured, right? So that pressure that caused naturally of this sex ratio at birth probably is the cause of why you have the hand on a girl, unmarried girl, right? It got to be some marriage material. It cannot be, somebody who already becomes somebody else's wife or become a mother. Then they're not for you in a sense. So this unmarried girl image is appropriate here, and that gives it a sense of settling down. You have your woman, basically. Okay. Expressions in contemporary Chinese, 妥当, 当 means equal, 妥当, settled and equal. So something in good balance. So 妥当 means you handled something appropriately. It's settled, it's not back and forth, and 当 is roughly equal, it's fair. All right. 妥善, 善 means kind, in good terms. So 妥善 means you handled something and it's not only fair, but also in a good way that will generate good wills from all parties. Because Shan talks about speaking in kind words. You're not antagonist to your whoever you're dealing with. So here, 妥善 means you make every party happy. It's a win-win situation. Okay, 妥妥 is a contemporary Chinese expression that I didn't hear the use until I work at a company and some of my coworkers used it. And so I guess it's a kind of a dialect that I was not exposed to. But once I hear it once, with the context, I understood immediately what that means. 妥妥 means 100%, means very secure. It's settled. So Chinese had no problem of redundancy, of repeating the same character one after another immediately, and to give you the sense of rhythm, of reinforcing. So 妥妥, if you use that in Chinese, they would see, wow, this person knows our language pretty well. 妥妥 means you have guaranteed, like you have closed the deal. It's done, it's settled. So, okay, in search of this 妥 imagery, you have the hands on the girl. I mean, this is exactly that, the contemporary version. All right, 妥. Thank you for your time. See you another day.